everyone. Welcome to the Tammie Jean stream. Was I like a minute late? I think I was a little late. How's walking, Jasper? Hello to everyone that is here. I saw a lot of people were in early. Mudball Don seems to be on a roll with being first. Hey there, Don. Philip Koshat was second. Robob was third, but he's not going to watch live. He's going to that hot tub again at the neighbors. Doug Rostad is here. Northside Hawk. Is your power working? Ken Herons isn't. Yep, we got power over here. No wonder Ken isn't on tonight. So I could have started early. I was taking a nap. Drone me up. That's Brendan. How you doing? Itchy Sack. Hey there, Sammy. He said, boom, I'm here. Good to see you, Sammy. Drone Shots is here. Hi, Jody. Jonathan Jackson, what's good, family? Joe Merica is here. All hail Doug's cyst. Ew. Brandon Beans is in the description because we're talking about the Avada 2 a little bit tonight. What? I hope Jasper had a lot of cake and then a good poop after. Oh, for his birthday. Did you see his birthday picture? He said I could borrow his hat. I put a hat on my picture in the thumbnail tonight because my birthday is on Saturday. Roger is here. Technique FPV. How you doing, Roger? I want to know if the Avada 2 is worth getting or easily breakable. Well, we're going to talk about that a little bit tonight. We've already had a breakage, haven't we, Brandon? I see Brandon's talking about Carry Fresh. Yep, he's got a little experience with that now. Chris Wedgeworth is here. Hey, Chris. Scrolling down, a lot of talk about Carry Fresh. What? Beta flight? Brandon's given a whole review in here. He said it's nice. Peter Carroll is here. Good to see you, Peter. Doug Sist was never Doug Sist. I said Doug Sist now. Damn you. Doug Sisk was never late to a game. It's probably true. Hit the like button. Thank you, Dominic. 100% participation. Don't like shows that are late. Come on, you guys. Scrolling down, Namasquaz is here. Hi, Lawrence. Brent Ariels. Hey there, Gary. Did I say hi, Joe Merica? Hey, Joe Merica. Phantom Flight 101. Hey there, Herman. And Jim's droning. We got a full house. All my favorites. God bless America. Oh, I'm glad you're here. I have a question for you. When I do chat review. Nana's Attic. Hey there. Hey there, Brad. NB Drones. Hey there, Chris. It's like my eyes are going in and out of focus. I'm not all the way awake. All right. Am I to the bottom? I think so. I think I got everybody. Yeah? Okay. Still scrolling. I'm sorry. Donald, you're obsessed with Doug Sisk. All right. I think I got everybody. Hello, everyone. I saw Wedgeworth. Hey there. Hey there, Paul. And Cool Cat. Hi, Michael. All right. Hello, everyone. So, I did want to talk about the Avada 2 a little bit tonight. Seems like a lot of you guys ran out and got it. I've seen a lot of videos. And you know what? Of course, our influencers are up there early giving us the full review, the specs, the pros, the cons, everything. But I like to see what people, like us are saying about it. It's like, I like to hear what you guys think about it. Deneen is trying to convince me to get it. I don't feel like I have an FPV drone at the moment. I only have a camera drone, and I like to have one of each. Like, I want a camera drone. I want to be able to take pictures and really pretty video. But I like flying in the goggles. They're just two different things. So I was looking over my budget. And I'm almost like, maybe if I have a little bit more of my drink, I'm almost ready to be completely financially irresponsible. But here's how I was thinking about it. Like, I had about $100 I could put together in my budget per month. It was supposed to be for something else, like a really big purchase, but that kind of fell through. And so I was thinking, well, I could save up $100 a month, and maybe I could get an Avata 2. What I would really want is the DJI FPV 2, if they ever came out with that, but I don't know that they will. So I thought, well, maybe I could save up $100 a month, and, I was thinking first I could get a used drone, and that'd be in like 5 months. That sucks. I'd miss the whole summer. So then I thought, in speaking with Janine as well, I could get a drone from Best Buy with 12 months, no interest, and finance it, and it'd be about $100 a month. So I don't know. It's a possibility, but really, I absolutely should not. My house is falling apart. Like I said, it'd be very irresponsible, but maybe if I keep drinking, I start early tonight. Maybe I'll just like break down and order it. I'll hit that buy button at Best Buy. Where's Jasper? I hear him like walking around. Hi, pup. Oh, there goes my hat. What are you doing, baby? Are you gonna get in your bed? Well, go ahead. He's tired. He needs his like sunset walk every night. Go ahead in. Go ahead. You're not going in. When he wants to get under the desk in his little fort, I have to pull out the chair a little bit. And then he goes in, and then he backs out, and then he goes in. And so where are we going? All right. Are you going under? Go ahead. Go ahead. No? Okay, then back up. I swear. Yeah, but we've been going out every night for sunset, and he wore himself out at the river tonight. He met a lot of other doggies, so he's pretty tired. I don't know if he'll actually make an appearance. Pull the trigger. You can get cinematic with it. Low and slow, just like a camera drone. Best Buy is where I got mine. Avata 2. So how are you liking it, Joe? I think I've got a video from you tonight. Jim said, yep, too. Oh, are you getting good weather this weekend, Chris? I don't know that we're getting good weather. I think there's a chance of rain Saturday and Sunday here, but I'm going to try to get out. Hey, Lee is here. Yellow Rose Drones, just lurking while working. All right, thank you. Uh-oh, anyone wanting to buy the new Avatar? Be warned, the glove box is almost entirely taken up by the battery. Damn, what a waste of space. Uh-oh, Lawrence made you buy the damn thing? Chris wants one. Oh, yeah, I know everyone went nuts about it. And it's so funny. I think I pulled the clip just 2 weeks ago. I was saying that you don't need it. Let me see. I'm pretty sure I pulled it. Yep. I named this Avata 2. You don't need it. Everybody's already talking about the Avata 2. Are you guys interested in that? Are you guys interested in getting it? Let me tell you something. I feel like everyone has been singing the praises of the Avata since it came out. Everyone loves that drone. So if there was no new Avata coming out, like, wouldn't you all just still love your Avatas? Like, I feel like everyone gets sucked into that, ooh, I got to get the new one. Like, don't do it. Just fly what you have. Fly what you have. It's fine. Zero interest. You're ready for the talk to be over? Like, didn't it just come out today? I just feel like, everyone, I feel like this community is almost like peer pressure to go buy a new drone. And I'm just saying, like, you don't have to. You don't have to. Everybody loves a Avata. The camera's a little better. The battery life is a little longer. But you know what? You're going to have to buy, you're going to have to buy all new everything. Like, I don't know. Don't do it. Just fly your Avatas. You guys love your Avatas. All I'm saying is don't give in to the peer pressure. You probably don't need it. But if you want to have your fun, go have your fun. If you want to have your fun, go have your fun. I was just saying you don't need it, you guys. You all love your Avatas. Everybody loves your Avatas. Everyone who had an Avata is running right out for that Avata too. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like somehow I need an FPV drone, so I'll have to figure it out. Hey, Tim Lockman is here. I saw someone else. Oh, Mercury Moyes is here. Nice to see you. Everyone's saying pull the trigger. 2 more drinks and you'll hit that buy button. Maybe. And then I'll be so mad at myself. And then I'll be excited. We could set up a private FPV flying sessions. Tronly fans. Do it live. No. Wow, 25 flights in 2 weeks. You do like it, huh, Joe? Yeah, everyone's saying go ahead. Oh, yes. I had a question for Ronnie, and it's part of chat review. So I'll bring Ronnie up first. He said that he's hoping to get his wife into flying FPV. She won an FPV drone at South Florida Drone Meetup. What kind of FPV drone did she win, and has she flown it yet? Like, that question was I think that was from last week when I was talking to Mako. So yeah, I've been wondering if you've got the batteries charged up, if you set it up for her, if you're gonna get her into it. Yeah, I was so curious to hear, Ronnie, and what kind of drone it is. So definitely let us know. Let us know how it's going. Jason from Virginia Beach bought a new monitor live on camera. Were you guys peer pressuring him into it or what? Oh, you don't even have the Avata one yet? Well, you know what? I bet they're going cheap now. If you want to try that out, because everybody wants that Avata too. I bet there are some really great deals on the original Avata. Still love my original, even though it sucks compared to Avata 2. Wow. Your stream went 45 minutes before the Avata 2 came up. That's pretty funny. Well, it's like the big talk now, but oh, she got Emacs. Oh, is it like is it like one of the tiny hawks? Because that's fun. I like that little guy. Hey, droning veteran is here. Hi, Dan. That was when I first flew outside and I was flying around the yard. You know what? I didn't like flying it inside because I kept hitting things. and then it would crash to the floor. Oh, where is that? I think. No, I guess I took it off the shelf. I was just talking about it. I don't know where it went. When I was flying it in the house, I didn't feel like I was good enough or precise enough, and I would like hit the TV or hit the ceiling or hit a wall, and then it would crash, and a prop would fall off. And so then I'd go and pick it up and pick out a couple little cat hairs, and like it's always got fur in it, and then do it again. I don't know. I felt like I wasn't doing well. But when I got outside, I really enjoyed it. I think at that point there were like some race gates in the front yard, and I was going through them and going around the front yard, and I was really having a lot of fun with it. And I flew it in the backyard. Like that's when I started to like it more, when I was flying it outside, and that got me used to the goggles. It's a tiny little drone. Yeah, no, it's really fun. But I would say, like, I thought I would rather fly it around inside so that it didn't get lost, it didn't get stuck in a tree and all that. But I just, like, I wasn't good enough to be flying it in such a confined space. And I enjoyed it way more outside. But of course, not on a windy day because it's tiny and, not near any trees. Where is mine? I swear to God, I was talking about it with Mako, I think before the show, and I held it up and we were talking about it. What? Oh, wait, there it is. I do have it. Is it this? Is it this, Ronnie? I like this little guy. But yeah, every time I crashed in the house, like those little props, they would go flying off. Then you got to find them. I don't know. I like, of course, it's great that you can fly it in the house, but I enjoyed it more outside. That's all I'm saying. Hey, Tony's here. Good to see you, Tony. And Junk Pig, how are you? Oh, see? Great video. Well, that's my wish, was for an upgraded DJI FPV with a better camera. I enjoy flying that drone. I like that it's a little heavy. I mean, compared to the Avata, like I wasn't really that worried about it on a windy day. Like sometimes I'd get a little too much shaking going on, but overall, like I felt confident flying it. I enjoyed flying it. I just wanted a better camera on it. So my first thought though was I was going to get another used DJI FPV. That's what I was going to save up for. But everybody's talking about the camera and how good it is. Like, you always want a better camera. I mean, the other qualities about it, there's always some good, some bad, whatever, but a good camera is a good camera. We're trying to get footage, right? Yeah, see? I don't know. We'll see. I am not in a financial position to be buying new drones, really. Oh, yeah, exactly. Knock the dust off the ceiling fans with it. Well, don't have the ceiling fans on when you're trying to fly that thing. I can tell you right now. It'll get blown all over the place. And don't have any water in the sink or anything like that. We always used to joke that drones, especially these babies, they like water. Like if they can find water, they just end up in it. I think one of us landed in boiling water on the stove once. I think someone was making macaroni and cheese. So that was what I was curious about. Get her flying it, Ronnie. It's really fun. But like maybe outside where she's not going to slam into every wall or the ceiling fan or the ceiling. So yeah, that was what I was talking to Mako about, that drone. I think she had that drone too. We had a lot of nice comments about Mako. She's an awesome pilot, and I'm glad that a lot of you who weren't familiar with her got to meet her on the show last night, and hopefully you've subscribed to her channel. I know a lot of people did, so thank you for that. Oh, and there was a joke made that I had missed. She was going to Abu Dhabi for a drone event, and Dominic said they don't have the Flintstones in the UAE, but Abu Dhabi do. Abu Dhabi do. I was like reading that a couple of times. I'm like, what in the hell is he talking about? And I was like, oh my God, Abu Dhabi do. Very good, Dominic. It took me a second, but I missed that. I missed that last week. So yeah, this is how I knew that Brandon Beans had the Avada too, because he said he broke it and it was still in the repair center. So yeah, I had made a list of everyone I thought might get it, and I was right on most of them, but I knew Brandon had it because of the chat. So let me see. Oh, there was one other thing from the chat review before I get into some videos. Rigger asked, why isn't Doug Sisk in the opening credits? I will have to work him in. I'm working on a new intro right now. I was just messing around with some, I don't know, I was experimenting with different editing techniques, kind of. Are you guys interested in that at all? Are you guys interested in editing techniques, or is that as boring as analytics? Because well, maybe I'll ask that question after you see my new intro. Maybe I'll have that ready for next week. But I've been working on a new intro, but same music. I don't know why, but like I don't know, like I really relate the songs that people use on their intro to their live stream. And sometimes people change up their intro and then they change up their music. And I'm like, what is this? You know, like I'm used to hearing this song that starts that live stream and then they switch it up. And like maybe they're sick of it. Maybe they've been doing this live stream for 4 years, listening to the same song, but like, I don't know, it's part of the brand, man. Like, don't change up your song. Few people did that and it threw me off. Don't change up your song. Hey, Flyzone FPV is here. Good to see you, Mike. So yeah, I don't know, just an observation, but I will be keeping the same song for mine. But yeah, I think I'm working on a fun edit. I guess I'll show you guys next week, and then I'll see if you want to hear about it. You need to learn more about using DaVinci 18. I don't do DaVinci. I use Power Director. That song is used. See, like, wouldn't it be weird if you came to the stream and there was some other song playing? Wouldn't you be like, what the hell is this? You know, like, oh, they have 19 out now. Yeah, like you really you can't change. I don't know. You can change a song, but I don't know, it throws me off. I cut my video intros from 14 to 8 seconds. Well, you know what? I'm for that. See, so I've said this before, but like on the live stream, you need to have an intro to give everybody time to get to the computer and get to your channel and log in and start saying hi to everybody. But like your videos that you just put out like on your channel, I don't think you need a long intro. I think an intro is okay, short and sweet, but a long intro, like, you know, I know I don't have a lot of time to watch videos. So when I do, I'm like, all right, let's get to it. I know when people first started to like pull templates and make video intros, I'm sitting there like 30 seconds waiting for the video to start. And at first, though, it was cool because, like, that's a really cool intro. And I'm like watching the intro. But if I return to that channel, which of course I do, then I'm seeing this 30-second intro again and again and again. It's like, all right, enough. Enough with the intros. So yeah, short and sweet, I think is good. But then I hear, well, didn't I just watch an intro? Yeah, for the live stream, man. It's different situation. You like the DaVinci Resolve? People love that program. I feel like I can't change. I can't change because I can do things so quickly in Power Director because I've been using it for so long. I can't change editing software now. It would just, it's like at work. For my entire career, I've worked on PCs. And for my new job now, which I've been in for over a year, it's a Mac. I hate it so much. Like, I just keep getting stuck on the simplest things, like just the commands and the shortcuts, they're all different. So, whichever you're used to, you could just fly through things so quickly. And I'm sitting there like, how do I copy paste? How do I open up this way? How do I move a file from here to there? Like, it just makes me insane. So that's what I think I would feel like if I switched editing software. I wouldn't be able to do it. I think I would lose my mind. The color tools are industry leading. Yeah, that's nice. I mean, I don't know. I feel like my videos, when I've had time to make them, I feel like they're not the highest quality. I think I'm aiming for like entertaining. I don't know that they hit that mark either, but I know that they're not, like, a lot of times I've just got my phone and I started to take a video and I was like, that didn't look good. And I'm like just rubbing my lens real quick. And it's like, I don't know. It's not high quality. It's not professional. Like I said, I try to be entertaining if at all possible, but I'm not feeling like I'm an industry leader. I probably don't need the industry leading color once I record from my phone and my voice is muffled. I realized right before this I was working on the members only video, which I want to talk to you about, but I realized that when I have the front camera and then I switch to like the selfie camera and then I'm back, the voice is muffled as I switch back and forth. Like one way it's loud and one way it's quiet. I mean, there's no quality there. Oh, DaVinci gives you the mindset of hugeness. All right. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Power Director for the win. Now, Wedge, do you use, like, I purchased Power Director years ago. I'm going to go ahead and say maybe 7 years ago. Like, I used Power Director 15, and I think they might be on 22 now. So I actually went in and looked at it a couple weeks ago. Again, I'm not not in a position to be spending extra money on anything, but I did go in and look, and I see that there's the one-time price, and then you own it, and that's it. But they don't give you as many features. And then you could pay the yearly, which I think it's on sale. I'm not sure when the sale ends, but you could pay the yearly price of $54 for the year. And then you get all this stuff. So I was just wondering what you use and if you do like the yearly subscription so you keep getting stuff added, or what do you do? Yes, I have a hat on. It says party animal. This was Jasper's birthday hat, but since my birthday is Saturday, I'm in the party mood. I'm 2 drinks in. I had to take a nap and I'm back. It's like triple whammy over here because I haven't been sleeping well, and so I'm already tired. And then, why are you breathing on me, man? What are you doing? And then I don't know. I was kind of sad earlier, and I had a waffle for dinner. I had a Belgian. What, baby? his breath isn't good. He's breathing on me. I had a Belgian waffle for dinner, so the extra sugar also made me go to sleep, and then a drink makes me go to sleep. So trying to hold my eyes open, but yes, I'm wearing a hat. I don't know what you want, baby. We already went out. Let's see. I feel like I'm behind. My videos don't have an intro at all. Yeah, my regular videos on the channel don't, but the live stream obviously does. Max rule. Oh no. I just hate well, you know what? It's really whatever you're used to, because I can do things so quickly on the platform that I know, and then switching over, like I just want to bang my head against the wall. Yes. Thank you, Peter. You just got to stick with what you know. When people say, oh no, PC is this, PC is that, you got to be on a Mac. No, you got to be on what you're used to. See, look, here we go. They are much better all around. No, it's not the same. Tony, I've been on a Mac laptop for a year, and I want to throw it out the window. I hate it so much. I hate it so much. What is this? I've seen you put this in more than once now. Anzac biscuits. I'm not sure what that is, Dominic. Uh-oh, at least someone got the reference. Oh, I'm missing something. Take a DJI drone up and get video in D-Log, and then watch a tutorial on how to color correct it and work along with it in Resolve. It's fun. Well, you know, I do enjoy editing. I do. I like to get video and bring it back to the computer and put it all together and make a story. I don't know that I obsess on like the actual quality of the video as much. Like, I'm sure I could go and play any single one of my videos right now, and the color is probably wonky and the sound's a little wonky, but like, yeah, I guess I enjoy putting the story together and, you know, doing some edits and, you know, but not, I guess nothing too crazy. I don't feel like I'm using, you know, quality equipment a lot of the time. And then, I don't know. Oh, you have the director's suite, but is that the one where you pay the yearly, like subscription price? Oh, the director's suite that has like music editing, photo editing. See, I don't need all of that. I just want the video editor, but I mean, if you've ever seen any of my videos, my big move is crossfade. That's pretty much it. And if I like the other ones that were available all the way back on like Power Director 15, there's like page fold, or you know what I mean? They're like, there's all these like old transitions or like old graphics if you wanted to put in a title. Like everything looks so dated. So I thought I wanted to like look at what's available now. Again, not that I'm ready to go pull the trigger on any purchases, but I was just curious what other kind of features they might have now. And when I looked into it, yeah, I saw they still have you could buy it outright, but I don't know, like let's just say like there's music. There's free, copyright free music included. But maybe you've got, I'm making numbers up now because I don't have it in front of me, but let's say you've got, you know, 1,000 tracks if you buy it outright, but there's 50,000 tracks if you do it through the subscription. You know, that's how they got it. You don't get as much when you buy it outright. Oh, here it is. $99 for the year, Director Suite. Power Director, Audio, Color Editor, and Photo Director. Okay, yeah. I thought the assets looked interesting, but Yeah, I just didn't know about doing another freaking subscription. I got to cancel a few of mine. Although I saw that they have AI in there now, I am definitely getting rid of one of the AI things I was using because I don't have time. I don't have time to play around with it. I thought I would. I just use LumaFusion on the Mac and iPad. Yeah, I hear about that LumaFusion. Am I going to be 35? No. No. Like my daughter is in her 30s. I saw when your birthday was earlier today. Yeah, my birthday is Saturday, so coming up. LumaFusion is simple and better yet mobile. Nice editor for simpler edits. Also, you could do it on mobile, so like you could use it for shorts and stuff like that. It's in your head. I love iPhone, but not a huge fan of Mac. See, that's the other thing. Like, I'm Android, and I will not ever switch to iPhone because I want to know where my shit is. I made a video about the biscuits yesterday. It was Anzac Day. Oh, all right, Dominic. I'll have to go check that out. Story before color. See, I agree. Hey, Doug's back. Hi there, Doug. Oh, your house has 5 Macs. Oh, God. Transitions are almost never needed. Cut. Yeah, I like no crazy color. A few crossfades here and there, but usually I just do cuts. It depends on the music, though. Sometimes the music wants just a cut and that's it because you're going on the beat. But then sometimes, I don't know, if it's a little more floaty kind of music, then the cuts are too harsh and I'll do some crossfades. It totally depends on the music. Oh, I would never, Andrew. How dare you? Where is it? There. Oh, you know what? I think I took that off last week when I was talking to Mako, and then I forgot to put it back on. But I had it on at first, and I forgot to explain to her what it was, and then I was just like, I'll just take it off the screen for now. But yes, that needs to be up there, my friend Dominic. Hey, Idaho Quadcopter is here. Good to see you, Marcus. Why do you have a chin on me, baby? What are you doing? You gonna get in Mom's chair? Well, maybe there will be a Jasper appearance tonight because he's being so pesky. Are you gonna get up? Go ahead. Wow, he jumped. I'm so surprised. He's like swimming today. Hey, now nobody can see you. There. That's where he likes to be. Little lumbar pillow. There he is, the old man, 15 years old, and he's still such a nudge. Every night at 5 o'clock, he's got to take his ride. I took him to one of his favorite places yesterday, and then I pulled like 8 ticks off of him. So I don't think we'll be going there for a while. We'll be going to the river, which can get ticky, but not like fields of grass. So oh yeah, the fade in or out. I like to do a fade out at the end. Yeah. I like the fade in and out, definitely. I'm very simple with my transitions. Like I don't get crazy. Yup. He's snuggling. Oh look, you can still see his nose. Okay, so did I get through all of the chat review? I didn't have that much pulled. Get back on topic. I just keep that one up there because I think it's funny from Clifffield. Yeah. Yep. I kind of went through all the chat review. Talked a little bit about editing. Yeah, so I almost posted the members only video about the sidewalk. I had it done last week and I was like, let me sit on it a minute. It feels like too long. And so, yeah, like 3 days later, I looked at it. I'm like, it's way too long. And I cut about 4 minutes out of it. And then I left it again and I was going to post it yesterday. And I was like, I think I could cut another couple minutes. Like, I don't want to go overboard and spend so much time editing the members only videos too, but I don't want it to be unwatchable. So, but I was hoping it'd be a little simpler, like I could just throw something together and put it up, but no, it's turning into a whole thing. But maybe tomorrow. Like, I swear, if I just take out like another minute or two, I might be happy with it. Oh, right. Thank you, Gary. Wow. Yes, the like button, everyone. Thank you, Gary. Let's see. Oh, just question for the chat. Has anyone heard any kind of update on Philly Drone Life? Like, I think his court case was this week. I don't know if he's talked about it at all. Like, if I don't know, I didn't get to see his show, but I'm not sure what day it was, but I thought there might be an update somewhere that somebody knows about. Just curious. Hey, JDS is here. Good to see you. You could do 2 versions of the video, a short and a long version. True, but I would still have to do all of the editing to make it shorter. So when I finished it last week, it's me putting in a horrible sidewalk in front of my house. It is like a 20-minute video. And I was like, all right, that's way too long. So actually, no, it was like 25. I cut it down to 20. I cut it down to like 18. I think I'd be happier if it was like 15 minutes. And I still think no one's going to sit through all of that shit. It's horrible, but I don't know. Oh, you're like number 4. Thank you. Don't worry, be happy. Thank you, JDS. That's good advice right about now. Oh, was it today, Jonathan? I feel like it was the 20-something, you know. So I'm not, I thought it was about now. I have a friend who is a Civil War reenactor. He swears that eating tons of garlic a day before going out into the field keeps the ticks away. Because you probably just stink out every pore. Wow. Ew. And no one will come near you, right? Let's see. Oh, one other thing I wanted to mention. You should do a long one for the members to give them value. Well, see, it is long, Dom. I just didn't want it to be unwatchably long. So, I mean, right now it's at about 18 minutes, and that may be what it ends up being. I just didn't want it to be like I said, like just so unwatchable, like too long in the wrong ways. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want it to get boring. Like, okay, enough of this part with the shoveling or whatever. All future conflict and controversy videos members only. That's probably a good suggestion, Wedge. Although, like, I blame all you guys. I did that the first year, and like that was my highest viewed video for the longest time. It may even, live stream. It may even still hold the record, like my first conflicts and controversies. But this year, there are so many conflicts and controversies already, but in a level kind of like higher than us, you know, like more on like the influencer level. So I feel like I could do conflicts and controversies at the end of the year, beginning of next, that kind of like don't dig into the community feuds as much, because the influencers, you want to call them that, like the people who have way more subs than us, they've all been fighting like already this year. I swear, like as of February, there were already like 5 major fights. I don't know, everybody's going nuts. Keeps the ticks and the chicks away. Absolutely, Doug. That's what I'm saying. break it up into subsections. It kind of is, because I have like 3 different songs. Oh, it's you know what? I'm just gonna post it tomorrow, and it is what it is. You know what? You don't have to watch the whole thing, but I don't think I could spend any more time editing it. It was such a long edit. It's going to be a whole month for conflicts and controversies. I know, right? It'll be like conflicts and controversies month. A lot has gone on. So I did want to mention though, because we always talk about like, I am subscribed to Epidemic Sound. So normally I will only play videos that use Epidemic music, or if I can absolutely positively guarantee that it's a copyright free song was used, then I'll play it. Like, it seems like the video, when someone posts a video, like let's say Wedge and Big posts a video, if you read the description and it doesn't have that box that pops up and says music and the artist in the title, like that's when you know someone has a copyright on it. If it doesn't say anything about the music, if that hasn't automatically come up in the description, then usually you're safe, at least for the moment. But a lot of times for the live stream, I'm like, I don't know, I'll be lucky if I make $1.20. So like sometimes I'm just like, who cares? And I'll just play the videos as they were with the music they had, even though it's copyright music. Well, a couple weeks ago, live stream number 74, gone, pulled down. Nobody's fault. I picked the videos. Like I went and picked the videos that I played on the stream. I left the music. I was like, who cares this week? And that live stream, the whole live stream was taken down. It's like, God damn it. It said one of the songs was blocked in certain territories, and the other song was just a complete block. Mind you, they're still up on the channels that I pulled them from. So I was wondering if maybe they go for monetized channels, like maybe the people who own the copyright, like, maybe if some small little, I don't know, knitting channel used their song and they just like, yeah, whatever, with your 26 subscribers. But I think maybe the monetized channels are the ones that get hit. Maybe they don't want a monetized person making any money off of their song, they want that money. So I was hit again. Like this has happened before when my whole live stream is just taken down for like a 2-minute song. So I was kind of annoyed and I didn't do anything. I was like, whatever, I'll look at that some other time. And I looked at it today and the live stream is back up. It still says it's blocked in certain territories. But maybe someone had like some automatic thing set up that just like hammered it as soon as somebody used their music that was monetized. I don't know, but it was gone completely. Now it's back. I'm like, whatever. So I'm kind of back to I'm back to looking at the copyright business because it's pretty aggravating to have a whole stream taken down. And if I have to go back and edit and like mute a song, if you edit a live stream in any way, your chat is gone. So you can never look back at the chat. I hate that. So yeah, anyway, it was back though. So I was glad about that. And it's blocked somewhere. I don't know. I don't know that anyone really goes back that far anyway. I do get a lot of people that watch after the live stream, like that following week. I get quite a few more views, but then after that, I think it's done. Okay, so, hey, 40 likes. Wow. Is that because I was wearing the hat? Maybe I better put my hat back on. Almost a birthday girl. Hey, Lance is here. I got stuff from Lance too. Okay. So maybe we should get into some of the videos. So I would just like to say, I don't know I knew this Avada 2 was coming. I feel like I predicted it. I mentioned this a couple of weeks ago. I knew an Avada 2 was coming because that Avada 1 was so popular, and I was right. We had a bet. I had a bet with Dono, and he does owe me a notch in his eyebrow. I said I was going to go and find the clip, and I did. I found it. Here it is.
We keep talking about this damn Avada. This Avada, man. We need a version 2 Avada. I need a V2. Give me a V2. Yeah. Fix the things. Fix the dreaded tumble. Fix the thing being so damn loud. Fix the size. I don't know.
The size?
Yeah, make it a little smaller, maybe. Make it instead of make it a little smaller. Maybe a little, like a little pipsqueak, a little sub 250. Bam! Sub 250.
Okay.
Bam. That'd be sweet. Sub 250? Say what? Tammie, what?
All right.
Sub 250? Come on, Tammie.
What about an upgraded POS with a better camera? When's that coming? That's what I want.
But do they want it? Do they need it? Do they need something that, I don't know. What can you do better? Why do I keep doing that with my hands? I would love to see an FPV drone with a gimbal like a Mavic. That would be cool. An FPV drone like that. But I feel like they're not. I feel like these are like one and done experiments though sometimes. We haven't had a successor. We haven't had a successor though.
After the success of the Avada, I feel like there will be an Avada 2.
You think so?
People went nuts for that drone.
Okay, let's make a bet. If it doesn't come next year, January, like January quarter, or like we now until then, one of us has to like put like a notch in our eyebrow, like a hood, like just like a hood notch, like just like a notch, like hey, you know, like what happened? Oh yeah, I took someone out, man, back in the day.
So we're giving it until when? April?
Yeah, April.
I predicted the Avada 2. It was way too popular for them not to make an Avada 2. And I knew it would come before a DJI FPV, even though that is what I wanted. I knew it was coming. So, yeah, he owes me a notch in his eyebrow. We got it in April. So I think I'm owed that. Wait, what? The Costco hot dog and pop for $1.50 is unbeatable. I don't know how we got there, but yeah, that sounds good. Oh my gosh. Don't Knock Knitting Channel's Young Folk Knits has over 28K subs. Wow. See, you know, there are people in our community that says like, you know, drone channels don't grow. You have to change your niche and then your channel grows. Like how many people say that? Yeah. Oh, wait. Last year I predicted there would be a new drone for 2024. No, Jim, there will be several. Like they just one after the other, and then like a little portable handheld camera, and then maybe a gimbal. Like DJI just keeps coming out with stuff. Like they don't let you rest. Yeah, I think that was one of the gummy shows. I think that was one. Fix the dreaded tumble. Yeah, I think that was one of the gummy shows for sure. But yeah, so let's talk about it. I think so far everyone's loving it. I have seen a lot of reviews. And as I said down here on our level, not obviously all the influencers couldn't, you know, they get theirs out the day it comes out. Hey, Johnny Drone Flyer's here. Good to see you, Johnny. Oh, what'd you say, Wedge? 10 years ago in 2014, I predicted that in 10 years it would be 2024. Nice. Well done. Yeah, I've been watching everybody's reviews, and I'll tell you what, or what is it I say, Dominic? Let me tell you something. I think everyone's doing a really good job with their reviews. I'm going to say, now I'm not going to play everyone's entire review because, of course, I would like you to go to people's channels and watch their videos, but I'm just going to play some snippets from people because everyone's been talking about it. Jim's droning, you know, he makes some good instructional videos. I have shown his tutorials on his channel in the past. He did a great tutorial on hyperlapse. He did one on how to do a dolly zoom. Jim is very good at explaining things. So I'm going to give you just a little snip of his review video. He was very thorough. Did a whole, comparison between the original and the new one, what's different, how he goes about setting up. And this video that I'm playing snippets of, it's like what to do before you fly. So he's talking about updating your Fly app. And then he basically holds your hand and takes you through the goggle settings, which I appreciate that because I don't know. I don't like, it's not that I don't understand the technical stuff. I just have no patience for it. So I like when someone will just like walk me through the basics. Like, here's what you want to do. You charge up the battery like this. You put your settings the way you want them like that. You find this here and that. So that's what Jim did. Let me play you just a little bit of Jim's review. He did a really good job. My eyes are like crossed. I can't find it. Okay, here it is.
We have the Avata 2. Yeah. Oh, I really like the new design of this. It is so sleek, so slim, beautiful camera on it. The first things that I do is I charge up all the devices. And then what I will do is I'll go to the DJI page and open up the download section for the Avata 2. And there I usually download the DJI Assistant 2 consumer version. And what I do, I will delete the DJI Fly app, and then on my phone I will download the new version. Once everything is updated, I quickly turn the drone on and I go into the goggles and check all my settings. Right beside record, enhanced display, brightness. Beside that, head tracking is going to start recording. Here you can change the color. We now have D-Log M. Okay, you can change sharpness, noise, anti-flicker, camera display, and this is what you have in camera display. And I would suggest going in there and definitely checking out all your settings that are in there. Make any changes before you actually start flying around.
Obviously, I was just skipping through his video. It's very thorough, and I put Jim's link in the chat. I definitely recommend going and checking out his before you fly video, because that's one of those things I feel like I often do not have patience for that sort of thing, but it's like good reminders, like update the Fly app. Yes, get your settings all together. And like, I feel like I would be the one to just like bring it out into the field, plug in the battery, and then I'm like, oh wait, what I forget to do, and then I'm trying to backtrack. Like, it's very organized. So I definitely recommend going through Jim's video. We'll have them at Quad Mafia FPV Palooza. What are you gonna have? Oh, a Quad Mafia shirt. Yeah, they're really nice. Oh yeah, you did a great job, Jim. I thought that was a very good video. And then of course he's got some with his first flights and everything. So when I'm thinking about flying a drone, I love to see all of that. Like, I want to see it fly. I want to see people talking about it. I want to hear what they liked, what they didn't like. So let me play one from Joe Merica. Now, Joe Merica is using the motion controller, and this seems to be highly contested. Some people are loving the new motion controller. They say it's so much better, and some people hate it. So, but I will say, Joe America, this is just him flying the drone, and he is going so confidently at these gaps. Now I know he did have the Avata 1. He flew it all the time. And now I see in the chat, he said he already has 25 flights in on the Avata 2. But yeah, impressive, like no hesitation on hitting these gaps at all. And this is just a little piece of Joe America's video. You can see at the end there, he was flying with his buddy Johnny. Now, wait, did Johnny get the Avata 2 as well? You know, I forgot to check his channel, but I should have. Hi, pup. Hi, pup. You gonna say hi to everybody? What was this? Fine Corinthian leather. Oh, are you talking about Jim's hat? Yeah. Yeah, Jim likes the leather. Yeah, right? I'm telling you, Joe's getting good. Joe's getting good with the FPV. And very, very frisky, hitting all the gaps. And that's what the motion control. I'm sorry, someone corrected me. That's the dildo. That was with the dildo he was doing all that. So yeah, well done. Oh, Johnny Drone Buyer did get it too, huh? All right, I have to go see what he's up to. Oh, and so a lot of people have been talking about the easy acro. So I pulled I pulled a video from Lance. Actually, he had sent it to me in Messenger. This is very quick, just showing a little bit of the easy acro. Sorry, Lance, I did have to change the music because, you know, epidemic. I don't want the whole stream pulled because I played like 20 seconds of a copyrighted song. But yeah, I thought it looked kind of good actually. And I was thinking like, all right, when would you use this? Because a lot of times we are just, you know, flying around or getting cool stuff, maybe hitting gaps or whatever. But you know what? I always liked the quick flip like that as a transition, you know, like when before people got, I don't know, so into all of the fancy transitions and everything, I liked when they made the transition like with the drone, like they would flip and then the drone is in another section of the park or another location or whatever. Like, so yeah, I think the flips could be cool as a transition. Or I like the one, that first one Lance did, I forget what kind of flip, but then he's going backwards. Like, I thought that looked pretty good. So, you know, I know a lot of people were making fun of easy acro. Oh, like, you know, just like the toys had back in the day, which they did. But this seems a little bit more advanced. It doesn't look like, I know back when, let's see, this drone right here is kind of hiding behind the controller right now, but you know, it was like push a button and it went, woo, you know, and flipped, and it's like, ooh, look at me. But yeah, it seems easy like that, but it seems like it looks better, I think. Ooh, you flew one, Dan, huh? What did you think of it? So far, everyone seems to like it. Although, all right, this is where we get into not agreeing. We're going to talk about wind. First, I'm going to show you just a little piece from Tom, Lens Capture Online, talking about wind.
Hey everyone, Tom Dowling, Lens Capture Online. How you doing? I'm out here in one of my favorite spots, Jean Dry Lake Bed. It is pretty windy here. I think we got pretty consistent 10 to 15 mile an hour wind, but I had to come out this morning to try the brand new DJI Avata 2. Well, there you have it. I think it's pretty cool. I mean, with the amount of wind that we have out here today, she performed pretty well. Flying sideways most of the time because of the wind. But the airframe is a lot more streamlined. And again, hand catching this is no problem whatsoever. So, my verdict, it's a win. Definitely is so much smoother to fly. It's hard to describe if you haven't flown the original Avata. The original Avata, a great drone. I had so much fun with it, but this like kind of blows it out of the water.
So very high marks from Tom. And actually, you know, I just showed a little bit. I put Tom's link in the chat. Definitely go to his channel. He had a lot of interesting things to say, a lot of thoughts on the Avata 2. But I did want to pull that little bit about the wind because not all of the reviewers were agreeing about the wind. Are you hopping down, baby? Go ahead. Go ahead. Okay, got it. Now, see, Tom was flying out on that dry lake bed, and I feel like he probably was taking a lot of straight lines, and he felt like it handled it well. But I'm going to show you a little bit from Stevie Bronx, Capture Life Connection. He also tested on a windy day, but in a completely different situation. He was, yeah, I thought the same thing, Gary. It blows it out of the water. I think you spelled that correctly too. But yeah, Stevie was flying it at the drift track. He went for opening day of drift, and completely different scenario. No straight lines. There are, you know, variable speed, very tight turns. It's just a completely different situation. And I don't think that Stevie felt like he had as much control with the wind going on. Let me show you a little bit of Stevie's. And again, Stevie does a whole review on this, and he does a great job on reviews as well. So if you were wondering how people are feeling about it, check him out. But yeah, here's a little bit.
Evergreen Raceway, and I'm going to be testing the DJI Avata 2 in an extreme way. So what I'm going to do is fly at least 2 batteries and let you know how I feel about this drone.
and I fall, I keep running. Feel the pain, but I love it, yeah.
You know I'm built for it, you ain't gotta ask twice.
You ain't by that fast life, 100 on the dash with the cash light. You ain't by that fast life, big dog status with your stats like.
I hope you enjoyed the highlights of the DJI Avata 2 chasing these cars during this drift event. Now I'm going to share my opinion after flying this drone all day. And I tell you the truth, I was highly disappointed. And that wasn't with the drone, it was with the situation. Unfortunately, it was very windy today. And cinewhoops and wind, they don't mix well. This drone was getting pushed. So the faster I was going, the more unstable I was feeling. This drone was really drifting, so as I'm trying to keep up with the cars and get the shot, I'm also fighting the wind. I feel like I can't give this a fair review, as if I share with you what I filmed with the iPhone 15 Pro, like the behind the scenes, you're gonna really see what I'm talking about. So if you think about it, it's still a positive review because even though the wind was blowing and I'm fighting the wind, I was able to get some decent shots.
So I thought that was pretty interesting, especially when he showed the drone just flipping all over the place, trying to hold its position right there at the end. That wind was taking it all over the place. So again, flying at the drift track is a lot more technical than flying a dry lake bed. So, you know, Stevie was on a windy day in a completely different situation and was having a hard time controlling it. That said, that footage that he did get looks really nice. Like that looked like some very high quality footage of the drift cars. Like you could easily do a screen capture and have a nice photograph as well. Like it looked really good. Deneen actually sent me some stills that she took from video on her Avata 2, and they really look like nice photographs just from a video still. So the quality is definitely there. And I kept in that little clip Stevie had of chasing at night. He has more videos to come, but it looks like it does well in the low light situations as well. So but yeah, I don't know, because it's light, it really did look like it was being thrown around by the wind quite a bit. But that's why I like to see reviews from people on our level. Like if, I mean, even when the original Avata came out, it's like, how do you think it would be for drift? I don't know. You know, I think Stevie was one of the first people that tested the regular Avata at the drift track. And that's what I like to see, you know, how is it on hitting gaps? How is it with the motion controller? How is it at drift? I like to see us regular people putting it through all of these different situations to see how we would use it. You know, the guys who got it early, who had it for a month, that put their videos out on release day, you know, they're going through the specs, they're telling you their pros and cons, but they may not be using it in the same ways that we might use it. So, you know, I like to see that. Poppy seed bagel and mozzarella melted cheese. That sounds good, JDS. Brandon's eating a lemon bar. Yeah, the video quality looks really good, right, Brendan? I thought it looked really nice, really crisp. So let me see. Oh, I did pull a late one because Lance had a full review besides his little quickie with the easy acro. I just pulled a piece of Lance's review, also talking about the wind again.
The cons first. What I don't like about the Avata 2, it's light. It gets pushed around in the wind easier, and the footprint is larger as well. So shooting tighter gaps is going to be a little more difficult. Not a lot, but a little bit. But it is definitely a wider drone than the Avata OG. It acts like a kite in trying to shoot through gaps on a windy day, so I don't like that either. The motion controller, I tell you right now, this is probably the worst motion controller that they've made. It's slippery. It's made of a slippery plastic compared to the original. I've got the motion controller too. This, I'm not going to drop this out of my hands. This is slippery and it's small. It is tiny. Look how tiny it is compared to the Motion 2. Why did they have to make it smaller?
So isn't that interesting? Like I've been hearing good things about the new and improved motion controller. Tom, Lens Capture Online, he loves it, and Lance hates it. So, you know, I think though it's good to hear different opinions. It probably fits differently in different people's hands. But I think Tom was saying it reacts better. He felt like it was a smoother flight. Lance didn't like flying it in the wind at all. He felt like it was being shot around the sky like a kite. So I think it's interesting. Brandon, I had it for about 3 weeks before release. I did all sorts of crazy stuff with it. I went long range with it. Well, I think I may have grabbed that video because you were talking about it in one of the chat reviews I was going through. You were talking about it. So I did go to your channel and let me see. All right, this is a little bit of long range from Brandon Beans. And I thought this was pretty impressive because he is down in this gully kind of carved out by a stream. And so I would imagine that between the pilot and the drone, there was probably a bit of rock and dirt. So this signal was obviously really good. Yeah, let me know what you think. And maybe we could hear more from Brandon about it. But here is a piece of his long range test. Please go to the channel, subscribe. I will put the link in the chat. He actually went farther than that. I cut it right there, but he kept going. I thought that was pretty impressive. And also keep in mind the footage. It doesn't look as good when I pull the video down and clip it and then put it back up on the live stream. Like definitely go to his channel, go to Brandon Bean's channel and check out the video over there. And it looked really good. I thought it looked really, really good. But and it went far. And you see what I mean? He was like down along that stream. Like I felt like there could have been signal issues in there, but it looked like it was doing quite well. So Hey, Robob is here. Good to see you, Bob. Bravo. Bravo. So then Brandon had an accident. So do you want to see what it looks like when this drone breaks? Because Brandon had a little bit of an issue. That's over on his channel as well. I'll give you just a piece of it.
And dark. The exposure looks good. Throttle control. Alrighty. It's actually pretty capable. Kind of more like a Cinewhoop. It's a very capable Cinewhoop that can do some long range. So, the camera is amazing. This quality is insane. 60 megabits to the eyes in the live view is really good. And then let me bring my camera angle up. Oh, I just crashed. All right, I gotta go find it now. I hope it's not broken. Oh, it's super broken. Oh no, we're gonna have to take it in for repairs. Oh no, the motor broke here. Two broken props and a broken frame or something.
Ouch. So, I mean, that was a decent tumble, though. It looked like he hit the top of that tree, so it was a long way down. Oh, you saw that one? Yeah. Oh, I was way up on the cliffs, line of sight, but kind of far. Oh, okay. I was wondering if there was any rock and dirt in between you and the drone, but you were way up high. Okay. But yeah, that was 187 USD with no carry fresh. Oh, you just sent it in for them to repair it, not through carry fresh, just like fix my broken drone, and that's what they charge. I mean, kind of not bad if you think about it. How much is the carry fresh? How much would carry fresh be? But yeah, I mean, I'm thinking back to when Stevie Bronx had the original Avata. We watched him have a little crash. Didn't break though. It held up pretty well. I remember hearing a lot of people crash the original Avata and it didn't break. Mine broke. This one. Mine broke, but it fell from so high up in the air and it landed on a cement curb. So $175 is the Carry Fresh. But I think with Carry Fresh, you get to send it in twice, right? Or if you send it in, do you have to buy a new Carry Fresh? I'm not exactly sure how that works, but either way, for not having Carry Fresh, it sounds like you didn't get off too bad with $187. Oh, $60 for a year with 2 replacements, only $50 each replacement. So if you had gotten Carry Fresh, it would have been $110, but instead it was $187. Oh, or $179 for 1 year. Oh, $100 for 2 years and 4 replacements with the Avata 2. Okay, so is Carry Fresh on the Avata 2? Is that a different price than normal Carry Fresh? I don't remember what Carry Fresh was when I got the DJI FPV. But I mean, $100 for 2 years. 1 flyaway, 2 replacements. $110, and I would still have another $50 repair. Okay. But hey, either way, it's under $200. That was quite a bit of breakage. So Yeah, the Avada 2 Care Refresh is cheaper than other Care Refreshes? Oh, okay. I mean, it seems like they should if this drone is a little more fragile, right? Because I remember seeing some pretty beat up looking original Avadas. Like it seemed like that frame could take a little bit more of a hit. Um, and this one seems to be made of like the POS plastic. Is that true? I don't know. I haven't seen one in person, but interesting. But I guess that's how they keep it light though, right? With that lighter plastic, that's how you keep it light. So, well, I'm sorry that your drone broke, but isn't it always, I don't know. Everyone always wants to see a crash though and see what it looks like after it hits something. I guess that's when you know like how sturdy or not sturdy it is. Let me see if I had any other videos. I think I played them all. Jamaica. Yeah, I think I got all the videos. So I don't know. So who's gonna get one? I haven't finished my drink, so I think I'm safe for tonight, but I was thinking about it. I have no business buying a drone right now. I should have taken a photo of my Air 2S after the pickup truck ran it over. Of course you should have taken a picture of it, Gary. What were you thinking? You don't have a picture of the aftermath of that? That's horrible. That's definitely horrible. I took a picture of, I took a video of my POS after it bounced off the sidewalk in Chicago. It was pretty sad. There were pieces everywhere. Only if you are recording when you crash. Well, sometimes it doesn't save that last moment though, sometimes that part doesn't record. It was in a dustpan. Oh, you're not thinking about it, Peter? I'm actually not sure. Peter, what do you fly? Are you like a Mavic 3 guy? I'm not sure. I like both. I'm very happy now to have a camera drone again because I haven't had a camera drone since the Phantom 4. And I feel like the image quality has come so far since then. So I'm really excited about the Mini 3 Pro. But I definitely feel like I need to have both experiences. I definitely need something with goggles as well. So we'll see. We'll see what I end up with. But yeah, that last minute, sometimes you don't get the actual crash. You get everything right up into, say, like a blurry tree, and then that's it, end of video. Like you don't get to see the hit and the tumble unless you've got it on your goggles. Sometimes the goggles keep it. But I know, pup. Jasper says time to go out. So I think that is it for me tonight, guys. I apologize. I know, baby. I was tired already, but at least I had some videos to keep it going. Like, good job to everybody with reviewing this Avada. I definitely like to see. I like to see us little people and how we feel about the Avada 2, and not just what the influencers are saying. So I thought everybody did a good job. And the new goggles make me want the new Avada even more. Yeah, who was saying? Someone was saying that picture is so good. Actually, a few people said that. I think Brandon Bean said that. A few people said that in their reviews, that these goggles are so amazing. Like, you can see everything. I think for me, like, my bottom line is the image quality. So I think that's what made me start thinking about the Avada 2 instead of getting like a used POS. also because the reason I need a new POS in the first place is because right now I'm getting such hardcore jello footage that it's unusable to me. And my drone looks fine, but it's got wobbly footage and I don't know what the cause is. So if I were to get another used DJI FPV, how will I know if it has jello footage or not until I like use it and get the footage back into the computer and check it, you know? So I'm feeling a little bit untrustworthy on a used drone right now. And I thought, if I could get a better picture, like you always want a better picture, right? Like, haven't flown for 4 years, have Mavic Pro Platinum and a Tello. Fly the Tello in the house occasionally. Well, that's fun. Did you see Mako with all those indoor tracks she makes? That's pretty fun. They have like gates all over the house. Who else does that? Kim Fused does that too. She puts gates around the house and they fly around the house. Yeah, good point, Brandon. Clarity equals confidence. That's true, because I know for myself when I've been flying through trees and stuff, I think I'm sometimes a little bit hesitant because I'm always worried about those ghost branches. So yeah, the more you can see, the more confident you could be. That's very true. Buy it. 12 months, same as cash at Best Buy. Yeah, that's what Deneen was saying too. Like interest-free spread out over 12 months. I think it comes out to like $108 a month. And I had already looked through my budget and I was already planning on saving $100 a month for something else. So, I mean, I could put it towards a drone. It's possible. I don't know. We'll see. All right, you guys, I'm going to take Jasper out. Thank you all for being here. I see you are all trying to push me in the direction of the Avata 2. We'll see what happens. And I'll see you all next week.